lot in the last couple of weeks, and I think we have to address it just because it is coming up so much. Has to do with the Sean Diddy Combs trial. Evidently, things are getting pretty wild
God.
right
Yes.
now. People getting screaming and getting kicked out. Then there was this woman. I guess her name was Mia. That's
Mia. Yeah. At
uh,
the top of the show, I had to ask you, who is this quote unquote Mia? And I looked her up quickly on my phone and I saw that it's actually a pseudonym. The person is afraid to use her real name. So she's testifying
real.
publicly as Mia, quote unquote Mia. That's why I couldn't figure out who she was, because I watched the CNN coverage and so forth.
Uh-huh. And so, what is the latest coming out? You are our roving reporter.
Oh, lucky me.
Taco
Well,
Tuesday
I
roving
know.
reporter.
Okay, I know that Mia. I think it came out. Was it today she testified, or was it yesterday? Mia didn't report abuse allegations, and she was actually claiming that she was "quote unquote" brainwashed through psychological manipulation.
Whoa.
And I know that it came up in the testimony. She claimed that Diddy had used tracking devices on Cassie Ventura's car.
Holy crap.
That came. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. I'm not sure what else came up, but those were just some things that stood out to me. She's using that in defense for herself, that she was brainwashed, and there certainly could be validity to that.
Well, I think so. I mean, powerful man, and everybody's telling you he's cool, he's cool. And I mean, I've been duped by guys who I thought were nice guys. This is an extreme
We all have.
example, but um, yeah, we've all been played by the person we thought we could trust. But
Yeah,
this is something so beyond that. I guess my question to you, knowing that because you're there,
I
you're
am.
you're in the middle of it, and you know, and the worst part of all this, Chuck, is that you personally know these people.
Well, I can't say that I know Diddy, but I certainly have met him because, I've told this before on the show. He used to come into our store a lot. I stood a foot away from him, and
I
now I'm
didn't
looking back.
recognize him
Well, I did.
all the time and not know who he was. I don't know
Yeah.
people.
I mean, he seemed nice
I think he was
enough,
nice to me because he knew that he could tell I had no idea who the hell he was.
Yeah, actually, a lot of
I don't
celebrities
know.
respect that. They like that, because I found that the majority of celebrities that we waited on, they just wanted to be treated like regular people. They didn't want any fuss or
Well, he was
anything.
health conscious. I mean, like
Oh, he
I
was.
can't go into details, but I mean,
Yeah.
he cared
He was in good
about.
shape, but no, he was a lot shorter than I thought he would be. It was a very short little man. And I've told this story on here before, but somebody wanted to take a selfie with him and he refused. But he was very polite about it. He said, please
Never meet
understand.
me. I mean,
He said, please understand. I just got out of the gym. I'm sweaty. I don't look good. And I can't take a chance on a bad picture of me getting out on the internet. So he was gracious about it. And he did shake the person's hand. So that was my only actual experience with the man. I'm reading all this stuff now and it's like, ick.
Well, you never helped him in the getting the IV vitamins or anything.
No, I didn't. I mean,
We had an IV vitamin clinic on.
yeah, we had that also. No, I didn't help him there. I don't know if he was going back there for that or not.
Yeah,
But I'm trying to remember.
him and all of his friends.
Oh dear, we had all that in our place of
Yes, we
business.
did.
Ick, all that energy. But yeah, it's just all this stuff coming out. Like Cassie Ventura. The video of him assaulting her in the hotel, and I think I saw today that a hotel security guard had been bribed with $100,000 in cash in a paper bag by Diddy if he wouldn't talk.
No problem.
Yeah, a paper bag of money. But that came out, and there was also a male escort.
I don't know nothing. I'm out.
I just have my money.
Or where's Rita or wherever it's called.
I know. It's terrible. Just the same. It's tragic. But there was also the male escort and
I'm sorry, but I got to know about this male escort.
and exotic dancer.
I actually find this interesting.
Joey Hayes, better known under the alias of the Punisher. The Punisher, and he testified on CNN. I think he was hired by Diddy and Cassie supposedly to be a voyeur, to I could have my facts wrong here, but I think he was hired to be a voyeur to just watch them have sex.
I think it was the opposite.
Oh, it's the other way around. Okay.
He was supposed to have sex.
That would make more sense. Yeah.
Diddy's the voyeur.
Okay.
Because I read a little bit about this, and I think it was her birthday, and this was
okay. Well, that would make more sense.
Present.
Yeah. Oh, birthday present. Gee. But he was testifying that what he saw was fully consensual. He said he did not see any violence. He also said he did not see cameras anywhere. He said it was a very dark room with just candlelight, and if there had been cameras, they would have had to have been infrared. So he claimed he doubted there were cameras recording anything. Wow. And many are just curious how his testimony is going to align with what the defense is trying to prove. But that's just some of the latest I've seen about the trial. I don't know how many more weeks this is scheduled to go on.
Do you think, I guess my dark question for you is, do you think that Diddy is worse than anybody else, or do you think there's a lot of people like him?
I am sorry to say, I think there are a lot of people like him.
That's sick? What?
Yeah.
Oh, God.
Oh, I'm sure he's not the only one. But that's not to say that what he allegedly has done is not horrific. Perfectly horrific. We've talked about this numerous times on the show. And supposedly he's got a video on a number of major celebrities, very embarrassing videos, sex acts.
Oh my God.
Pardon me for saying this, but we've said it before on the show. Supposedly part of Diddy's rituals to make big celebrities drink his urine on camera as to declare allegiance and loyalty to him. I mean, forgive me for saying that, but
what was that called? Golden, what is it? Golden juice? Is that right?
I think you're right. Yeah, it's really disgusting.
Golden juice.
Really disgusting. And then
you have to drink his urine. Okay.
The human trafficking charges, all of the assault weapons found in his home in Miami. I know. It's horrible, but they're apparently celebrities who have been video recorded in these acts. It would destroy a lot of lives, a lot of careers. It would be tremendously humiliating. And so I'm sure a lot of people in this town are running scared right now.
Do you think it's true, though? Do you think that in exchange for drinking the golden juice that he made people famous, or maybe he didn't do crap for them?
I think Diddy promised a lot of things because, remember, he was in a position of power. So he promised people he would give them big recording careers. He would help them to get into the movies, help make them stars. And, while I don't have personal stories of anyone who's gone to extremes like that, I have known plenty of actors in the 40 years I've lived in Los Angeles who seemingly would do just about anything to be famous, to get in the movies, to have that kind of power for themselves. So I can only speculate.
Wow.
Yeah.
This question.